My manager and agent called me in. This is already like about 10 years ago. And as you just mentioned, it's like it's a one-way street. They said, we can't work with you anymore. We can't get studios interested in working with you because you're conservative and you're Christian. And apparently that is like being a double leper in the world of Hollywood, unfortunately.
Well, these Christian shows and movies are on Netflix right now.
You know, we're a socialist country now. We're well on our way to become a communist country. And I love when they say, well, they didn't do socialism right in other countries. Oh, okay. I keep saying, why are we wasting so much tax dollars sending millions to other countries that hate us? Why don't we take the people that want to turn America into Venezuela? Why don't we just ship them to Venezuela? I say, there you go. We'll get back to you in 1 year and see how things are going for you.
You should know that this is nothing new from Kevin Sorbo.
It's unfortunate. I always joke that if I played a radical Islamic pedophile terrorist in a movie, I'd get nominated for an Academy Award. And that's really a weird world we're in right now.
The lighter-skinned, white-passing men who played Jesus, famously not a radical Islamic pedophile terrorist, on these Netflix shows and movies seems to be doing fine. Jim Caviezel, who portrayed Jesus in The Passion of Christ and now pretends like he cares about pedophiles because he starred in a movie funded by Fabian Marza, one of more than 6,600 angel investors for the film Sound of Freedom, and was arrested on suspicion of a Class A felony accessory to child kidnapping shortly after the film's release, was clearly in a movie recently. Back to Kevin Sorbo, who would rather claim that the US is a socialist country rapidly transitioning to a communist country, how in the world does that work, than to look for proof that Hollywood doesn't really care about wokeness or political ideology. Hollywood cares about money, which is why the director of Passion of the Christ, Mel Gibson, still gets work, even after getting arrested in 2006 for drunk driving. Transcripts of his encounter with police revealed Gibson spewed a mouthful of racist and anti-Semitic language, making wild claims like Jews were responsible for all the wars in the world. Also, in 2010, Mel Gibson was the subject of a domestic abuse investigation with his ex-girlfriend and daughter's mother. Audio tapes were leaked to the press, in which Gibson was heard screaming obscenities, using the N-word, and making comments that his ex deserved to be redacted. Do you know how many acting credits Mel Gibson has gotten since proving that he's willing to do every ism? All the isms.
You know, years ago, I'm not going to name the names. These are conservative actors, really big name actors, A-listers have come up to me at I was at the Emmys and things like that, and they would tell me, hey, you better slow it down a little bit. I go, slow it down? I said, I don't post anger and hate like these guys do.
Maybe, definitely, people just don't want Kevin Sorbo. How is Hercules not strong enough to pick that up? Michael Schur and David Schuster are coming after you. What you going to do when they ask a simple question? Don't be like this man. Watch that video in order to prepare yourself. Or you could be like me and tell them, my architect knows Japanese.